everybody. Welcome to day 5 of your mobility, flexibility, stretching challenge. This is a 30-day challenge that we are doing. All the stretching routines are between 10 and 20 minutes. Today we are focusing on your neck and shoulders. You can do this seated in a chair like Lou, or you can stay here on the floor with me. Either way, it's fine, but we want to start to release some tension in the neck where we do tend to hold a lot of it. So we're going to start out and take your hands on your shins, pull your chest forward through your arms, inhale, and then exhale, pull your belly button to your spine. Okay, I'm going to turn to the side so you can see this. And you're going to inhale, chest forward, and exhale round. So a little bit at a time, you're going to start to make this bigger by opening up and lifting your head, and then exhaling and rounding. And for a lot of us, the rounding part is actually easier because we tend to be like this, right? So we really want to open up and then exhale round. Good. So just getting some movement through the spine and the neck, all right? And obviously the spine, the neck is part of the spine, right? So get some movement there. I'm going to turn back to you. Good. And one more round, pulling on those shins and seated. So just to kind of see where you are, I want you to take your hands behind your head and your elbows should be pointing at the walls to the side of you or straight out, okay? You don't want to be here pointing forward. So open up the chest, okay? And then we're going to take your hands back behind your back, and I'm going to turn around for this as well so you can see. You're going to just see where you are. Can you touch your hands without rounding forward? Okay? Can you grab your wrists? Just see where you are. Some of you are going to be able to grab your elbows, but if you're not ready for that, don't do that yet. Okay? So we're actually going to take your hands behind your head. Inhale, and then exhale, keeping your back nice and straight. Hands behind, all right? And keep going with this. And the reason why is because at the end of this, we're going to test this again to see if it helped you kind of with some movement in your neck and in your shoulders, all right? So this is some mobility for the shoulder joint right now. Good. Keep this going. Nice. And don't focus so much on, does it have to be this type of inhale? And just try not to hold your breath. If you get caught up on your breathing, just try your best not to hold your breath. Okay? Good. And then we're just going to take your hands and place them in your lap and start to move your head in the directions that your neck will actually move. So start up and down and go gently. This isn't crazy up and down, like yes, yes, right? Up and down. We haven't seen Louis in any of these challenges, and this is normally his time of craziness right before dinner. He's usually running around wanting to play with his toys, and he's actually, I can't even believe he's sitting here. So there's a chance that he might start running around like a maniac. Good. Keep this going. And if you want to think about the breath here, it would be an inhale as you lift the head and an exhale as you bring it down. Feeling that stretch in the front of the neck. Okay, just getting some movement. Good. And then we're going to look over your left shoulder, looking at Lou, and then over your right shoulder. We just got these cushions today, so I'm thinking that he's happy. And keep this going side to side. Ooh, he sees something. Side to side. The ear. Good. I know. People who like to do a lot of lifting, a lot of cardio. It's like, what are we doing? We're moving our bodies. Okay? Give us some love sometimes. Good. And then back to the center, ear to shoulder. And side to side. All right? If you are seated on a chair, make sure that you're sitting up nice and tall. And even if you're sitting on the floor, sit up nice and tall, so try not to slouch. Because if you slouch and you start doing this, you're going to feel that you're not getting the full extension of the neck, okay, or the full stretch through the side of the neck. And these aren't quite the stretches yet. They're just some movement through your neck. Good. Okay. We're going to back up to the center. And what I want you to do, I'm going to turn to the side so you can see this. You're not bringing your head up and down. You're bringing your head back. Like, what? Like, what? Okay. Head tuck to the hand. And then bring it forward. So you're moving your neck, like almost giving yourself a double chin, pulling it in, and then back. In and back. So you're not rounding and opening. You're pulling your head back and forward. So think of like a chicken. Right? Good. Keep this going. Back. Couple more. Back. And stop. Okay, shake that out. Gonna face you again. All right. Now, you're gonna open your right hand to behind the head. Okay. And then I want you to open your chest and look up to the sky. And then forward again. So nice stretch for the chest. Inhale up, look up. Down. And I held my breath on that one. So inhale. Exhale. Good. Again, inhale. Exhale. Maybe each time you get a little bit farther up with that elbow. And if not, that's fine too. Good. And switch. Hand behind the head, left hand, and start to open. Back down. You might find that one side is a little bit happier than the other. Right, Lou? Mm-hmm. Good. I'm going to go one more. Good. And then bring both hands to your shoulders and take some circles. And imagine you're drawing really big circles with those elbows. We're going to go back. Good. And when you come down, imagine you're pulling your shoulders down so that your neck is nice and long. Down. Good. Focus on it. Let's not think about the grocery list right now or the laundry. We're thinking about loosening up in that neck. And then let's go the other direction. Okay, good. Good, nice and big. One more. Awesome. Okay, so shaking that out, I'm gonna have you bring your right hand down to the floor and then drop your head to the left. Before you start this movement, watch what I'm doing, okay? So your hand is down, fingertips on the floor, and then you're gonna look down at your armpit, and then just look right back at me again. Now look down at the armpit and hold it. And if it feels okay, if this is enough, if you're like, oh boy, that's good, all right? If you need a little bit more, you could take your hand to the back of your head and just give a tiny pull, but this shouldn't be any kind of like jerking, pulling hard movement, okay? Breathe. Good, bring it up. Now, look back at me and cross your right hand over. Sit up tall, shoulder away from your ear, and go ahead and drop your head to the left. Now let's hang out here, stretch it, breathe. And then with your right eyes, just look up to the sky. And you can lift your chin a little bit. And then look forward again and just hang out. Good. And up. And let's switch that, okay? So your left hand comes down and drop your head to the left. You can go ahead and push on those fingers a little bit. And then I want you to bring your chin towards your underarm. And try to do that without sinking into yourself. And bring it forward again, just looking. Good. And then bring it back down, chin toward that underarm and hold it. Breathe. Get that left shoulder away from the ear, so length through the left side and the back of the neck here. Good. Look forward toward me again. Bring the head up. And then cross your left hand to the right knee, right hand down, and drop your head to the right. Eyes look up to the left, and then the head could just go a little bit, looking up. Good. Bring the chin back down. Lift the head up. And let's take your right hand behind your back, okay? So your right hand is behind your back and your palm is facing behind you. Grab your right wrist with your left hand, sit up tall, and this time you're gonna bring your head over and then up. Good. Over and up. Open your chest, bring it over. Hold it. Breathe. And up. Switch. Left hand comes back, palm, grabbing it with your right hand. Grab that left wrist, lift up nice and tall, drop your head to the right. And back up. Just enjoy the stretches. And down. And back up. Let's go one more time. Hold it. Awesome. Good. Take it up. Oh, very nice. Okay, so we're going to come down to your back, okay? Just for a couple of moves here. I have a feeling I'm going to get a buddy for this. Okay. And laying down on your back, if it feels better to have your feet flat, that's totally fine too. But I want you to bring your arms out to the side. Let your head be heavy. And then lift your head only off the floor. And put it back down. So you're not crunching, not chin to chest. Think chin to the sky. And down. Chin to the sky. Down. One more time, chin to the sky. Down. And let's take some snow angels with those arms so open. I love doing these, laying on a foam roller, like with the foam roller down the center of my back. Your palms are facing up. Good, really opening and closing. A flock of birds just flew over me. Really happy that nothing happened there. Good. Keep the backs of your hands on the floor as best you can. And just make this as big as you can do it. Keeping the backs of the hands on the floor. Good. Nice. Let's do one more. Just when you think when you think you had enough, you'll do one more. Good. And then keep your hands by your side with your palms up. Drop your head over to the left. So look to the left. And keep pressing down through your right shoulder. Good. Get back to the center, and then we're going to go to the other side. I'm so happy that Louie stayed for this whole thing. I have no idea. I really thought there was going to be a blooper reel. There still might be. Good. Bring it back to the center. Bring both knees into your chest, and we're just going to come over to a fetal position on one side, pressing yourself back up to seated. Oh, are you tired now? He's too cute. Great job today, everybody. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. There's also a little bell, which is notifications. So that way when you open up YouTube, you have some notifications up on the top that tell you that I've put up a new video. That way you don't miss one day of this 30-day challenge. You guys rocked this one. Thank you so much. Thank you, Louie. No, nothing. Do you want to be in the show? He loves being in the show. Awesome job today, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow.